What's going on, guys? This is TVW slash TheVoltWithin here. It is Monday today as I'm recording this, and hopefully I get to upload it today. That is the goal for this video, and I apologize if the audio is kind of like not the same as the last video. I don't know what Windows 10 did to my Blue Yeti microphone, but they added a master button function. I don't remember seeing the master volume setting, so kind of to balance that out, make sure I have enough headroom for myself to make sure I'm not clipping on the audio. But if it does, hopefully I can fix it in post and compress it a little bit, that way everything's even. But in today's video, it's going to be a Soul Calibur 6 rant, and I haven't really posted a lot of Soul Calibur 6 videos on this channel. I know I said that I wanted to do some more Soul Calibur 6 videos on this channel because I do like this game, but there are some opinions and things that I want to talk about in this video because there are some things I like and there's some things I don't like, and I hope that they can fix it in the future or maybe add it later. But you know, this is just my opinion. If you disagree, feel free to leave it in the comments down below this video. I would love to hear your counter to my points, just because I'm pretty open-minded and I would love to hear different opinions as long as you can back it up. Alright, so on this game, Soul Calibur 6, I do like how it's more faster paced than Soul Calibur 5. What a lot of people don't realize is Soul Calibur 5 was the game that kind of like started me off on the Soul Calibur series. I did play 4 a lot, but I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know the basic mechanics of the game. Definitely really just didn't took the time to really master the mechanics and to know what I was doing. But then I started to follow, you know, a couple fighting game channels like Maximilian and this guy named Faros TTTT, who really jump-started my channel for sure when it came to Soul Calibur. But as I play Soul Calibur 6 on the PC especially, I mean, PC, man, like there's a lot of great players out there who are just a lot better than me and who destroy me on this. I mean, I guess it's because I'm on PC, but you know, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of monsters out there on console for sure. But one thing that I definitely, either I'm not getting used to it or it's just something that I can't really get used to, is like, I don't know, just there's something about it where it's kind of not flowing for me. Like Mitsurugi, for instance, like I've been playing a lot of Mitsurugi on Soul Calibur 6, and they definitely nerfed a lot of stuff from Mitsurugi. Now, I'm not saying he's bad, I'm just saying there's a lot of moves that I'm used to in Soul Calibur 5 that worked, and if I try to apply it in Soul Calibur 6, definitely doesn't work the same way. And I know that's different for every character. Every character's movesets have been tweaked a little bit where, you know, it's more balanced. I get that. However, you know, like 2KB of Mitsurugi, you have to soul charge it to do the 2KB Brave Edge version of Soul Calibur 5. And I think that's fine, because like basically soul charge is your meter. So there are some moves that are a lot better in that case, but B-Slide A, for instance, if you guys aren't familiar with the fighting game notation Soul Calibur, B-Slide A for Mitsurugi is like a vertical that turns into a horizontal, and if you get the counter off of it, at least in 5, you get this awesome counter animation where Mitsurugi slices through his opponent like a freaking samurai, and it's awesome. And you get that effect when you do the soul charge version of it, but you can't get it if you do the non-soul charge version of it, which is kind of pointless, because it's like even if you hit them without the soul charge, it just kind of stuns them. Like, it's not really good, you know? Like, the only reason you would use it like I do right there is like if you're in maximum range and you're trying to catch like a step, especially when your opponent's backstepping, for sure. But that would be the only reason I would use it, and if I soul charged it, then for sure it would be a lot more effective. And when I'm in mist stance, like mist stance is probably the most effective thing a Mitsu player can utilize is how to use his moves out of mist and when to use them, not overuse them, because really if you want to beat Mitsu's mist stance, you just gotta duck. You basically beat all of Mitsu's options if you just duck. He does have a quick mid, which is I think 6B plus K, I believe, in this game, whereas like in Soul Calibur 5 it was just B plus K. Like he gives you like a quick mid, and then you got the overhead mid, which is A plus B, I believe, out of miss, and it's a heavier mid, slower. Definitely your opponent can react to it for sure compared to the B plus K one. But even that one, you know, it's not as good compared to the Soul Calibur 5 version. I'm just comparing a lot of stuff with like Mitsu's Soul Calibur 5. So I guess that's just more of like my character, because that's usually the character I play. But another thing is, I'm not really a fan of them adding the characters they're adding right now. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm happy they added Amy. I thought that was a pretty cool addition. But Amy is just basically another version of Raph. Like, yeah, they have different moves for sure, but I don't know, man. I kind of want them to add like, you know, like freaking Zwei. Zwei was like one of my favorite characters to play in Soul Calibur 5. Like, if Zwei was in this game, Zwei would be my main for sure. I love Zwei, and I think a lot of people didn't really like Zwei. I mean, that's just me. But there are a few people who did love enjoying to play the character because he was different. Kind of was like a Viola character for sure, where Ein, his wolf, was just a whole nother dynamic to his playstyle, and a lot of people didn't know how to deal with Zwei, and I think that's why I liked him. No one played him, but if you played someone who knew what they were doing, they can destroy you and go ham. But there's a lot of 50-50 scenarios in Soul Calibur, you know, and it's been like that since the beginning. I get that, but like sometimes reversal edge can be annoying to deal with, because like, and you know, you just gotta do a good job to like learn how to counter it, because there are some people who just spam reversal edge a lot, and it could be to the point where, you know, they don't really that's like the only thing they know what to do, you know. I don't understand really like how people can get away with it sometimes, but sometimes it can be so annoying, and you're in 50-50 scenarios a lot. Another thing that I really don't care for this game is customization. The customization sucks, man. Like, I'm sorry, like Soul Calibur 5 was a lot better with the customization, and even Soul Calibur 4 was better, like in that sense. But like, it seems like every sequel, the customization keeps getting watered down even more, and I can definitely tell they didn't spend a lot of time in the customization. So I really wish they added more custom parts, more variety for sure. At least that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people like the customization in this game, but when you play Soul Calibur 5 and Soul Calibur 4, you can't tell me that the customization isn't watered down. But yeah, I do think that they can do a better job in that sense. Now, I don't play Soul Calibur for the story. Like, the story is just an extra add-on content to the game. I'm not gonna sit here and say the story is amazing, but I'm not gonna say that the story is, you know, garbage. Like, it's just an extra part of the game that is there. So if you want to play some story mode stuff and you don't want to do multiplayer stuff, you can do that. They have the Soul Adventure thing that you can choose a character, and you know, you complete missions, you get money, you can customize and level up your character as far as the weapons you use. So that is kind of fun, but you know, it's just not really my thing. I did play around with it for a few hours, but then I got bored. For real, I really play Soul Calibur just to get some online matches, and within like 4 to 5 matches, maybe even less depending if I get owned, I'll just kind of feel like, you know, I just want to take a break, because there's a lot of people who are good in this game, and if you play a lot of IVs, which I struggle with a lot, Ivy is insane, especially with people who know how to use her. So I do not know how to deal with her. Her and Maxie. And Maxie's always been that character that's like, you know, a lot of people can have a hard time dealing with his strings. I just have a hard time knowing when to interrupt him in his animations. But, you know, that's just with matchup knowledge. If you get better with your matchup knowledge, you for sure will get better in your game plan for sure when you're facing people. But, you know, I like this game, but at the same time, I do wish there was some stuff they could have done better with. Like I said, like the customization could be a lot better. Character variety is not bad, but like for me, if they can just add like Patroclus and Zwei, and like I'll be fine with that. There's really no other character that I would want besides Zwei, because like I said, he's a very unique character, and I'm not saying like they're adding too many female characters, but I've definitely noticed, you know, they're adding a lot of female characters. I know they're probably gonna add what's his face? Gosh, can't even think about it on top of my head. Oh, The Rock, who is like the counterpart of Astaroth. Maybe. Let's speculate. A lot of people are saying that they're gonna add him in the game. Yun Seong, they probably might add as well. And then I think they're gonna add Algol. If they add Algol, that'll be pretty good for sure. Because you know, Algol was like pretty much a unique character for sure. Like probably up there with Nightmare, but just more diversity with like his moves, because he has like Soul Calibur and Soul Edge for his weapons. But you know, Soul Calibur is still a fun game. I like playing it, but at the same time, it's not as fun as it used to be with like Soul Calibur 5. Maybe it's just because, you know, I'm going through a phase and I'm finding myself enjoying other games more. But Soul Calibur 6 is just something I hop on, play a couple matches, and I'm done. You know, that's kind of it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If there was anything you think they could do better in, and anything that you disagree with. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a like and favorite it if you really liked it. And I will see you guys on the next video.